NCW's Nightmare World Cup. We have, oh good God, coming off the top rope with a Hurricanrana is Milo Young here going against Jordan Matthews. Sorry about the technical difficulties that we were experiencing with the camera equipment. Nonetheless, here we are back with the Nightmare World Cup between Jordan Matthews and Milo Young here, going at it in the semifinals, the first of the semifinals matchups here in the Nightmare World Cup bracket 7. And now going for some sort of an Oklahoma slam, but getting reversed into a reverse DDT there by Jordan Matthews. Mr. Flawless is in control here of Milo Young. Now going for a pin on Milo there. One and only a 1 count here. As these two picking up right where they left off. And now dropping him down with that awesome maneuver here. And now Jordan Matthews in control here. Got that figure 4 locked around the neck of Milo Young here. Former Cruiserweight champion battling it out here. Look out. Gets put down, or reversed there rather, by Milo Young. And Milo Young getting out of the way of that running big boot, a classic maneuver of Jordan Matthews. Milo now taking him all the way to the top rope here. Looking for some offense here. Milo goes all the way to the top rope, bringing him up with him here. Superplex off the top rope there. The avalanche maneuver by Milo Young, taking out Jordan Matthews, going for the pin off that 1, 2, and no. Milo Young cannot end the matchup off that awesome superplex off the top rope. This matchup will continue. Look at this. Technical ability on display once again by Milo Young. Milo Young now. Oh, right hand there sends him down, and a shooting star to the outside by Milo Young. A high flying ability on display here. And now got him up. Uh-oh. Throwing him into the announce table, but he didn't go through it with that big-time power bomb on Jordan Matthews. Now, Milo Young trying to get a closer look here at Jordan Matthews. These two at a 5 count here. And look out, Milo Young looking to throw Jordan Matthews into the ring as this matchup will continue here. First of the semifinals here in bracket 7. Milo Young in control, looking perhaps. Uh-oh. What's he got here? Oh, look out, a guillotine. Oh, man. What looked like a snake eyes out of the powerbomb clutch. Down he goes with that alley-oop facebuster into the turnbuckle. And look out, patented running big boot, and this crowd is saying boo already because they know that was a signature maneuver off in the corner, setting up the finisher. Here he comes. Flawless makeover. Down goes Milo Young. Mr. Flawless, the Infinity Star, going for the pin off that 1, 2, and no. A shoulder up by Milo Young ensures that this matchup will continue here. Mr. Flawless tried to get the job done off of that flawless makeover, but could not end the matchup off of that. And now look out. Milo Young with that Young Buster, putting him down with that maneuver there. And now Milo Young looking to show off the strength once again. Look at that with a gut wrench, big time power bomb out of the deadlift gut wrench suplex position. Now Milo Young hooking him up, got him up and nails him with the double knees to the gut. Down goes his opponent, Jordan Matthews, and that may be all she wrote, fans. Going for a pin. 1, 2, 3, and Milo Young moves on to the finals of bracket 7. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is getting cooked up here. It's getting heated up in here, if you will. Nonetheless, Mr. Flawless goes down here tonight to the former Cruiserweight champion of NCW, Milo Young. Milo Young getting the job done here. Look at that, the Young Buster there. And at the end of the day, look at this. Suplex lung blower there. Puts down his opponent. I'll tell you what, he's won off of different moves every time here in his matches in the Nightmare World Cup. And now moving on to the finals of bracket 7, Milo Young. Congratulations to the infamous Milo Young here. Moving on to the finals, we got to find out who his opponent will be here tonight on the Nightmare World Cup. Episode 7, this is covering bracket 7, of course. Here we go. Up, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It will be Savage going one with Kenny O'Reilly. So Savage and Kenny O'Reilly one-on-one right here tonight for the Nightmare World Cup semifinals in bracket 7. We find out who moves on to face the winner of the last matchup. But it all comes down to Savage and Kenny O'Reilly, our finals of the Nightmare World Cup. KO Kenny O'Reilly showing off a lot of awesome moves in the last matchup against Joe Burns. Ended up stealing his finish on multiple attempts. We're going to see if he keeps on using that and completely steals that man's finisher. Nonetheless, he's taken on the Wild Man himself, the Wild Lemonade, Savage. Savage, much like the Tasmanian Devil, he just don't give a damn, and that man is crazy as hell. And as we saw earlier, he has a ruthless aggression about him, no pun intended. Savage, of course, winning off of his Savage driver in awesome fashion against Chase Henderson. And now, here tonight, Kenny O'Reilly meets Savage in the Nightmare World Cup semifinals of bracket 7. Here we go. These two meet face to face in the center of the ring, and look at this. Looking to go to work here is KO Kenny O'Reilly. Looking to pick up where he left off in the last matchup, showing off his ability to have, he's technically sound, to say the least. Nonetheless, here we go. Savage now getting stomped over and over again by Kenny O'Reilly, but Kenny O'Reilly now lifting him up. Looks like to a knee. What could he be looking for? A big time kick, but he gets blocked there by Savage, and Savage now going after his patented Thez press, mounted punches. Shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Savage now going off here in the Nightmare World Cup. Look out, a big time flying elbow there by Savage. Beautiful maneuver there, hitting the ropes, coming back, and another flying elbow, but this time missing. And look out, Kenny O'Reilly missing with that grapple there. Rookie Kenny O'Reilly getting caught by Savage. And now, Savage, puts down Kenny O'Reilly. Savage now in complete control, throws him into the ropes here, and then a Dr. Teeth is what he has waiting for him. Here in the Nightmare World Cup semifinals of bracket 7, we will find out who will move on to the finals. Here we go, Kenny O'Reilly with a sky-high drop-kicking maneuver we saw him use in the last matchup. Now Savage Incomplete. Oh, in trouble here is Kenny O'Reilly. Begging Savage to get to his feet here. Look out. O'Reilly now springing up to the top, and a beautiful cross body there by O'Reilly. Awesome maneuver there by Kenny O'Reilly as he stays in control here. But now Savage, arm drag, deep arm drag, and he stays in control, or he switches control now. Back in the offense, Savage. Now Savage nails Kenny O'Reilly KO in the face here. Kenny O'Reilly now picked up and nailed again there by Savage. The brawling mentality of Savage here. And now picking him up, and a gut buster of his own. Beautiful maneuver there by Savage. And now Savage now, a ripcord neck breaker. Beautiful maneuver there here in the Nightmare World Cup. These two newcomers here to NCW, neither man have been here longer than a year. And now Savage, got him locked up here. Savage driver to KO. Kenny O'Reilly goes down to the Savage driver. Is that the end of it there? Going for the pin off that. 1, 2, no. Kenny O'Reilly getting a shoulder up, ensuring that he stays in this matchup here. Savage now, on the apron, begging Kenny O'Reilly to get to his feet, perhaps looking to high fly. Here is Savage. Oh, what a beautiful clothesline there by Savage. And the Wild Man looking to go to work here on Kenny O'Reilly. But a shoulder block there. Nice reversal. Kenny O'Reilly in control here. Oh, he's got him up. Nails him with that. That burnout-like maneuver, that KO, that Kenny O'Reilly effect. I don't know what it is. Either way, he put him down with that maneuver. And now, Kenny O'Reilly looking for this. The slashing cutter once again drops him down with that, goes for the pin. 1, 2, and no. The Wild Man Savage gets a shoulder up, and Kenny O'Reilly, the young rookie, cannot believe it here. Kenny O'Reilly now picking him up in the bullplex. Now, taunting Savage as he's on the outside of the ring. Savage now back in, throws him into the corner. Savage now, got him locked up in the chicken wing here and puts him face first into the turnbuckle. This ain't looking good here for Kenny O'Reilly. Look out. Watch out for the Wild Man Savage. He goes springing across and brings it down with a guillotine leg drop, nearly taking off the head of Kenny O'Reilly. Going for the pin after that. 1, 2, and no. This matchup will continue. Kenny O'Reilly is down, and Savage is now bringing those Savage multiple knee drops to the chest and shoulder area over and over again. And now, Savage with that rolling, vicious elbow there, right to the face. Down goes Kenny O'Reilly. That is a signature maneuver of Savage with that awesome move there, and now driving the knees into the side of the temple over and over again here. Good Lord, busting open. Kenny O'Reilly with that last knee. Savage is looking to destroy Kenny O'Reilly here. And O'Reilly now, in a bad way here, ladies and gentlemen. Eats a Savage driver, and down goes Kenny O'Reilly. It's got to be over here. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Savage moves on to the finals of Bracket 7. Here tonight, Savage gets it done, eliminating Kenny O'Reilly. Down he goes, and moving on is Savage. Awesome showing here by both men, but only one man could move on to the finals and meet the other man in the finals here tonight for the Nightmare World Cup Bracket 7. Wow, awesome showing. Of course, like I said, by Kenny O'Reilly, showing off some major moves, and Savage using his patented moves to his advantage here tonight. Nonetheless, using that Savage driver once again to end the matchup. Down goes Kenny O'Reilly after he's busted open, and he advances to the finals right here. Episode 7 tonight. Congratulations to the Wild Man Savage. All right, and coming up next, fans, we have the finals of the Nightmare World Cup Bracket 7. We find out the 7th man who will move on to the Elite 8 finals of the Nightmare World Cup and who will move on to decide who will win the whole thing. Nonetheless, here we go. Coming up next, finale of 7, the main event of the day. It is Milo Young at it one-on-one right here for the Nightmare World Cup. We're going to find out who's the 7th man to advance into the Elite 8 with the conclusion of this matchup. It is former Cruiserweight champion in his own right, Milo Young, taking on a man who challenged for the New Generation Championship this year, but he didn't walk away with the title, that being Savage. Nonetheless, both men here tonight for the Nightmare World Cup. We will find out who will join the rest of the field in the Elite 8 coming up next. So here we go. Milo Young and Savage, the Wild Man versus the infamous Milo Young. And good Lord, Milo Young, Cruiserweight, nearly getting turned inside outwards with that T-bone suplex. Savage looking to go to work and make short work of Milo Young. And a snap suplex there, and he's going for the pin off that, but a rope break there by Milo Young. Now, picking him up only to nail him right between the eyes here. Now, Milo Young getting lifted up to a knee once more. What could he be looking for here? Another right hand again. Savage now on the second rope, dives off with a Savage-like elbow drop, soaring through the air. Wild Man now choking the hell out of the former Cruiserweight champion of NCW, Milo Young. Milo Young's got a title match coming up at Quarantine where he will take on the territorial champion, and what a spear there out of nowhere by Milo Young, doing what he's got to do to stay in this matchup here. This is the finals of Bracket 7. We will find out the 7th man to make it on to the finals, Elite 8. Oh, and a Dr. Teeth there stops Milo Young right in his tracks, turning the momentum back towards, ooh, look at this. Oh my goodness, then this vindictive submission maneuver here, locked in deep. Just contorting the body of Milo Young, and Milo now whipping his opponent right over his head, getting out of that submission there. And now the former Cruiserweight champion Milo Young going after it here. locking in that chin lock. From behind, looking to slow down the momentum of Savage, but Savage now powering his way out of it with big-time elbows to the gut there. Savage now, kick to the gut, and he may not be done here. Double underhooks, got him up. Oh, Savage nailing him with that signature maneuver there, the double underhook gut buster. Down goes Milo Young, and this ain't looking good for Young here. Milo Young in a bad way, getting cradled up, Savage driver. Savage now wisely drags him away from the ropes this time before going in for the pin on Milo Young. 1, 2, and no. Young will continue fighting here tonight. Savage now not being able to drop him with that maneuver here. Savage springboards to the inside, soaring through the air with another elbow drop, but cannot connect on that. Instead, Milo Young now getting thrown into the corner after that crash and burn. And now Milo with a beautiful front flip leg lariat to the head there, taking him down. And look at this, Milo stomping his face into the mat. Good Lord. Sticking with the offense there. Milo sticking and moving here, doing what he's got to do as the smaller competitor, looking to springboard now into the ring, perhaps begging Savage to his feet. Springboards in, beautiful splash there, catching Savage. Awesome showing here by the former Cruiserweight champion. His high flying ability well on display here. And now, got him up here. Milo with the Young Buster. Instead, does not go for the pin off of that rolling through rep. Milo now on the second rope, taunting Savage here. And Savage catches him with a Thez press as soon as he finds him here in the ring, and then nails him with that maneuver, that turning the tables, and these two continue the battle here. But it looks like he drug him to the center of the ring, and Savage trying to get a quick pin here on Milo. 1, only a 1 count there, as these finals of the 7th bracket will continue. Cross faces here by by Savage here on Milo Young. Savage now heading to the top rope here. Look out, dives off for the elbow drop once again. Good Lord. That Savage elbow drop once again, keeping down Milo Young with that awesome flying elbow drop. But now, reversals back and forth by both men land Milo Young in the driver's seat, and it looks like he is all over Savage right here in this moment in time, now taunting the hell out of Savage while he is down. And look out, another Thez press by Savage here, busting open Milo Young. We've seen if he is busting him open, he always wins the match. That's a hell of a stat. But nonetheless, and there it is, that the twisted elbow there by Savage. And now, Savage, oh man. Nice double underhook suplex there, and Savage looking to end it all here, ladies and gentlemen. Got a hold of Milo Young. The former Cruiserweight champion ain't looking good as he gets hit with a Savage driver, and he is busted open. Savage in complete control here, dragging him to the center of the ring, looking to go for the pin here on Milo Young. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Savage walks away your victor here in the Nightmare World Cup. What do you know, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. Savage walks away the victor, putting down former Cruiserweight champion Milo Young in the finals of Bracket 7. Savage will move on and join the rest of the field in the Elite Eight. This was episode 7, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you all enjoyed this this show, if you will. I've been Joshua Little. This has been the Nightmare World Cup episode 7. Thank you all for joining us here once again. Congratulations to Savage on making it to the finals, and he will move on to the Elite 8 round in the Nightmare World Cup. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Joshua Little. This has been NCW. We will catch you next time in the Land of the Nightmare.